Hi, welcome back to the channel. Now, in our last video, we chatted about the trailer that I had made for the C5, so we'll be able to take the C5 to the local shows behind the Traveller. So, like I said, in the video, we explained how we did it and the process of going through of designing it and getting it fabricated, as well as here on the whiteboard behind me, we went through the costs and how much it actually made it cost me to build it. So, but in that video, I mentioned that I got a tow bar given to me. A good friend of mine, Jimmy Dodds, who's mini featured here on the channel as episode 2 of the Viewers Rides series. So we'll put a link to his video up on the screen here as well if you want to check that out. But yeah, like I said, he gave me a tow bar. Very, very generous of him to do that. And yeah, we had to modify that somewhat to allow it to fit to the Traveller. So for the most part, it's a standard mini tow bar, but obviously the Traveller has a longer overhang, and the underslung fuel tank gets in the way of so on. So what I had to do was to create a demountable tow bar. So I have this, which has to go back onto the Traveller so that I can tow the trailer on Thursday night. So while I was doing that, I thought I would jack the car up. Unfortunately, I'll just be on the board underneath the car, as I don't have a lift here at my house, and I don't want to go to Bedaz just for a quick video. So yeah, let's jack the car up. I'll give you a rundown of how I modified the tow bar, and we'll fit the tow bar tow hitch onto the end of it, and yeah, get her all hitched up, ready for Thursday night. Okay, so we're under the car now. First of all, I must apologise for the background noise here. The local farmer is trimming hedges here, so there's a bit of machinery noise in the background, but we'll try to get over it as we can anyway. So from this point here, this is the original mini saloon tow bar, even to this point here as well. So what we did is we actually had to cut off the tow bar section of it here, which would then go on and we're swan necking up then to the ball hitch. So we've cut that off flush. This has been bolted directly to the subframe where it's meant to. We can zoom in here, you can see. So that is bolted onto the onto the bottom of the subframe, as is, and this is the original bar going through, and then bolts onto the underside of the floor in the original position. So at this point here, this is all standard mini tow bar. Now the point came because we have the underslung tow bar and the extra space coming out to the tow bar, or to the number plate, sorry, the original one didn't fit. So what I've had to fabricate is this. So what this is simply a section of 1.5 inch box, which is welded onto the original drop bracket, and I've added a new drop bracket to this point here, which then has the ball fitted to it. So what this makes is essentially the demountable section of the bar, of the tow bar, which allows it to fit underneath the number plate without the need of removing it, and as well as that, allows me to keep the electrics mounted at this position well behind, so it's kind of hidden, so whenever it's off, it's very subtle, you don't even see it at all. So basically this then will bolt up to this position here, and yeah, that is yeah, the demountable tow bar completed. So again, it's a very, very simple process, but yeah, I think it's quite effective. Okay, so yeah, that's a really, really simple explanation of the tow bar and how it's fitted. If you want any more information or anything, feel free to drop me a message on Instagram, and I'll be happy to answer any questions of how I did it as Louis comes to see what I'm doing. So yeah, it's a nice easy fit. It's very subtle. When it's not fitted, you wouldn't even know it's there. So which is great, which is exactly what I was looking for. I had all different ideas of how I was going to get it to fit, and I didn't want to have a tow bar there all the time. So it's only when I'm going to certain shows that I want to bring the trailer with me. And I go to many shows, I don't want to necessarily take the C5 with me, so they're more just for the local events. So yeah, let's get the tow bar fitted, drop it back down, and then we get the trailer hitched. Okay, so fitting the bar is very, very simple. 2 1 inch bolts through the holes we have drilled in the back of the original bracket and into the captive nuts, which we've welded here onto the drop bar. So they're a little bit quickly to get at, a little bit fiddly. So bear with me. Okay, I think that's okay. Sufficiently tightened. We get the okay, so that's sufficiently tightened by hand. Let's get the socket out. 1-inch socket. Get this tightened up. So once it's in place, there you have it, right up to the ball hitch at this point, and it does sit in front of the number plate slightly, but when it's stitched up to the trailer you wouldn't even notice. Okay, so all I have to do now, drop the Mini off the jack stands, back it into the garage and hitch the trailer up, ready for Thursday night. So yeah, I think it's been a good evening's work done. A nice little simple one to do. I've had lots of jobs done around the house and in the garage today, so yeah, time for tea. So yeah, thanks very much for watching again. Remember to like and subscribe as usual. Catch us on all of the socials, and yeah, we'll be back very, very soon with a show report of the Turkingtons Big Macmillan show, which is, like I said, this Thursday night. And then yeah, that unfortunately is our last show of the season, that we know of anyway. And yeah, so we will round up the whole season in another video coming very soon, and again hopefully more of the viewers' rides coming. So yeah, remember to like and subscribe, as I say, and we'll see you again very soon.